Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. Welcome to Sharp Ends. I have a present for one of my Patreon supporters who's been with me from almost the very beginning, and they have never won my monthly giveaway, which is crazy because it's been like 2 years that I've been doing this, and everyone who's ever been a Patreon member of mine has won at least one knife, which has and some of them have won multiple knives, only for $3 a month. Hint, hint. If you like this video, follow the link down below. And I feel really bad for them. So I know that they also are not a necessarily pocket knife type person. They're more of a fixed blade slash kitchen type of person. And they're really just supporting me because they like me a lot. And I appreciate that. So what I got them was a Spyderco Bow River. Now, you're saying to yourself, but Paul, you hate Ace 8 CRV 13 MOV, the soup salad. I do, but this is a $50 knife. And it is a really good paring knife. And it is, how sharp is it right now out of the box? Super easy to sharpen as well and to maintain with stropping. So I know for a fact that this Patreon member has a strop in the house, and that as long as they strop it once a week and it's coming very sharp, it'll be great. The only thing I'm going to do to upgrade this is I'm going to sharpen some of the micro abrasions from the factory edge off with my work sharp stone. And so I'm just going to do like 7 on each side just to get it super sharp and ready to go for them. And then this will be sent to them as a surprise present. I am not going to post this video until I know that they've gotten this so that it remains a surprise. But in the meantime, I think I did review the Bow River at one point, and I think I called it like one of the best deals you can get out there, certainly with Spyderco. Cheapest, most awesome knife in the world from Spyderco. Now, the knife steel, does it leave something to be desired? Yes, yes, of course it does. 8CRV is a step above some wordless stainless steel, quote unquote, that you might get on a gas station knife. Definitely a step up from that, but it's and it's also very easy to maintain, but it will lose its edge very fast. However, with a kitchen knife, geometry is 99% of the battle, and this is tall and thin. And so even if this does get dull, we will still be okay. I'm also going to strop this when I'm done with this. And then I'll package it up and I'll send it off to that Patreon supporter of mine. And the ergos on this are just fine. Nice G10, honestly. Some really nice G10 on this lanyard hole. I assume that they've made this for some kind of camping type kitchen knife, knack knife, which is fine. The bevel on this, where is this made, by the way? Is this the China factory? This is the China factory. So as you know, Spyderco has 5 or 6 factories. They have USA, Italy, Techuan, Taiwan. They have Japan, Siko City, and then they have China. China is the worst of their factories, and their best is Taiwan. And then in second is the USA. And then Italy and Japan are basically tied as far as like what you get out of the box, how nicely is everything done, blah, blah, blah. That's my ranking, and I think that most YouTubers and most knife people would agree with me. I haven't ever, I've said that several times in the past when I reviewed Spyderco. No one's ever come at me and said, no, you're so wrong. USA is so much better than Taiwan. It's just not. They're good. Don't get me wrong. We're talking about two different, we're talking about 2 different kinds of steaks. They're both great steak, but Taiwan steak, in this case, happens to be better. So it comes with this little leather sheath, which I assume they will never use. So that's good. And now I'm just going to strap it up and I'm going to send it off to them as a little thank you for being my Patreon supporter for so long and bearing with me and never having won, because I think it's crazy. I honestly, if you think that I fix those Patreon things, I don't. I absolutely do not fix them. Now, in the past, I have had someone say to me, listen, I've won 2 or 3 times in a row. If I happen to win again, re-roll. And I've done that. There was one guy who won like two knives in a row or whatever, and he was feeling bad. And so he just was like, listen, just go ahead and skip me this time. Speaking of which, the person who won the this guy right here, the Kaiser Militaw, I have messaged him on Patreon. I have messaged his email directly. I have left a video up on YouTube. I put a video up on Patreon, and he has never contacted me. So I don't know what to do about that. I guess I'm going to give it a little bit more time, and then maybe I just re-give the knife away to someone else. Feel bad about that. And I hope that he's in good health and everything is fine. But I haven't heard from him, so when he does hear from me, when I do hear from him again, I will definitely send him something. I might have given this knife away, but I'll send him something else. But yeah, so Connor, if you're listening to this, you won the Militaw. You should please contact me and make sure that your mailing address is the same. You've won a knife before, and I do have your mailing address. I want to make sure that you still live there. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. This is my act of goodness for my channel, I guess. I don't know what you're going to call it, or I'm going to call it, but that's what I'm doing. And let's see if they're surprised. I will maybe add an addendum to this when I'm done. Let's see if the video continues here in 1 second. Otherwise, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Really helps the channel. And if you want to become a Patreon member, I take care of them. I swear to God I do. So click that link down below, $3 a month. You too could win a knife of the month. Bye-bye now. Talk to you later.